morning, everyone. It's Nancy, and I'm back with the Cake Mix Box Journal, and we're going to make some ephemera, more ephemera for it. I'm having so much fun with this. I hope you're joining in. So I had a bookmark places. Remember when we put this up here, you know what I did? I put a piece of acetate over there, so the box, you can look down into the box and you kind of see the acetate like a regular box. And then I just had this vintage ad here that I folded up for a carefree room. A beautiful 1950-ish retro kitchen. So I had that from the magazine that I have, so I just folded it up and tucked it in there for now. Okay, and so that was kind of fun to put the acetate over the boxes like that. And then the next, okay, so we're going to work on some ephemera. I want to show you, I had a old Waring hand mixer advertise, it came in the box with the mixer, so I stuck that in here for ephemera. And then we're going to work on that. And I don't know if I showed you, I made some ruffles and glued some ruffles with the fabric. So let me see what else. Oh, and then the middle of the signatures. I took some scrapbook paper in the colors, and I made 2 little tucks that we're going to put ephemera or something in. So I measured 1.5 inches on the papers, and then I rounded the corners and glued them on, so they're going to be tucks in the middle of the signature. And I did that for both. I'll show you the other. We did this on camera. Okay, so let's see what else here. And then nothing here yet. Okay, I'm going to think of something fun to do here. I haven't done that yet. We're going to do a little decoration, little collage-y thing here on the page. And here in this tuck here, I did put another, from the Woman's Day, the Vintage Woman's Day magazine, a little advertisement. So I tucked that in here for now. And we're going to do something there. And I think, oh yeah, here's the other middle of the second signature. I did the same here, and 1.5 inch, and put that here so we can add something there. And then we're going to do a tag there. So we better get busy, because I'm going to try to do as many things as we can here in the time I have. So I am doing the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 2 that Amy from Crafty Cat is posting. So instead of making a second video, because I kind of already prepped this, I wanted to make the I dropped my things here. I wanted to make the 2 guest checks. The next ones are for me that I'm kind of behind, but number 23 and 24 is black and white. And I wanted to incorporate guest checks in here as a tuck and a journal spot. So I thought, I'll incorporate them, we'll make them here, and then because I kind of prepped already, because it would take a while. So we're going to put one in this tuck here that we made with the doily, and then there's one in the second signature. Okay, so let's do that first. Let me put this to the side for now. And so what I did was I kind of prepped already, so I'll show you what I did. You know that black and white check on the linoleum floors of the kitchens? Do you remember that? So my version is I just did this. We all done this when we were in grammar school, where you just take paper strips and weave them. So I made 2 of them, and this one kind of reads more white because I used 5 white strips on this one, where this one I used 5 black strips. So I think so the prompts were number 23 is black, number 24 is white, but it's all the same. So what I did was I sewed a little fabric tab, and then I pre-made the linoleum floor looking type thing. And what I wanted to do was just kind of real simple, glue these on like this. And then, you know, just something like that, kind of off-centered like that. And then I wanted to put some of our Housewives on there, and maybe around there. And then I used some of the little sayings, and I just cut this out of a punch. If I have to stir it, it's homemade. And I think that looks good there. And then this housewife here is going to go here, and she's proud of what she made there, whatever that is on that plate. And I think I'm going to put that there, homemade with love. Okay, so you don't have to decorate the guest checks if you don't want to, but I'm doing it also as part of the challenge that I'm following. So I'm just going to glue this down because I didn't want to do this on camera with you because it's kind of boring, and I think you all know how to weave paper, and it took a while. So yeah, so that's kind of a fun background, something different. It adds a lot of texture, and it just reminds me of the floor. I remember floors like this. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do this one here. And I had already cut it down, so I'm just going to press that on there. And then I'll glue this one here while we're doing that. So hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing fine. My husband and I went out to dinner yesterday. We celebrated our wedding anniversary, so it was a nice dinner. And I'm going to put this one like this. Let me hold these down for a second. And I live in Illinois, in the Midwest here, and the last few days, including today, has been like 81. It's uncanny. It's just so wrong, you know, 81 already. And then it's going to go down to the upper 40s, 50s, starting Sunday night or something like that for all next week, which is what it should be. So, goofy weather. I think everybody's having goofy weather. Okay, so I'm going to glue her on there. It's just too soon for that heat for us here in the Midwest. And I used to really like summer, but I'm not much of a summer girl anymore. I like spring and fall. And even winter's not too bad, but spring and fall, because not too hot, not too cold. I think I'm going to put that right here, something like that. Okay, real simple. I already prepped all this, so, but you know, you can use those gals if you bought the kit or whatever you have, and just decorate your own guest checks, and it'll be a nice journaling on the back, journaling spot on the back. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you've got the lines already, so you don't even have to cover the back of this up. It's going to be cute just like that. Okay, and then this gal here, we're going to put on, and I'll probably lay these under something to just flatten them out while the glue dries. Okay. I remember in our basement we had, you know, we had a kitchen down in the basement of the house too, when I was younger, and my grandma had it. I bet you a lot of homes had that. And so they would cook down there too, especially in the summer when it was hot. But, you know, when you had the family over, and there was always a lot of people coming over, that's where they would do all the cooking. And then we had the big table down there. But our floor down there was, it was gray and red tiles, linoleum. And yeah, I remember that. But I love the kind of retro kitchen-y look. It's kind of fun. And I love black and white too. I just love how that looks. So that's pretty much what I did for these. And I thought, well, these are going to be cute tucked in here. So I'm going to tuck one here for now. And that's a cute one. And let's see in the back here. Where's the other one here? Right there. And this one's going to go in here. And we can always move it around. We can move it. We'll see. But for now, I'll put it here for now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have those. What's next here? We're going to do those. Oh, I know what we're going to do next. Our little glassine bags. We're going to do one in each signature. So what I did was, let me get something here. One moment. I get my helping hand. Sorry for reaching over. Let me get that there. And the other one. All right. Hold that down. My bags, I already kind of thought of what I wanted to do here. My bags measure, and it doesn't matter, you can use whatever. Mine are, 3 1/4 by, like 4 1/4. And that's what I had. So, and I had a couple, I don't have a stack, but I had some colored index cards. And I thought those would be cute for recipes. So I took a little piece of fabric and just stapled it on. I have my bag. And what I thought we would do is decorate the bag up, and we're going to glue it on here. And then we'll do one in the other signature. So let me just move that up a little. We're going to work on this here. So I cut one of my doilies again. I cut it in half. And I want to glue it on the bag like that. Okay. So let me get that on. All right. I had another, I got weak and ordered more from scrapbook.com again. Oh, I've got to stop doing that. I really need to. I ordered some more Tim Holtz goodies. Some of his, oh, what do you call it? This stuff here. Collage paper. I ordered the new ones because they're so cool. So I got those. And, yeah, I'm going to play with those. Okay. And then I got his collage strips. But you know what? His are cute, but what everybody else is coming out with, their digital versions or how to make your own, I really like them. I think we should, you know, just make your own because they really are fun. And they're, you know, you could use all the digitals, all the scraps and papers you have. And, yeah, so anyway, but I did get them because I just had to get them one time just to see. So this little housewife here, she's ironing here and smiling away, which, you know, who smiles when they iron? I don't. And I don't really iron. You know what I iron? I iron paper and I iron fabric to put in my journals now. Once in a while, I have to iron one of my husband's shirts. So, but anyway, so my little saying here is, I love to iron, said no woman ever. So I'm going to glue this saying into this label. And let me get my little glue bottle here. My mom used to iron, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that remembers this. I'm not ashamed to say it because that's how meticulous women were back then in the 50s and 60s and whatever. But, and I'm going to put these wonky because why put them straight? Then you're going to stress more putting everything straight. My mom, bless her heart, I love her so much. She's in heaven now, but she used to iron sheets, pillowcases, towels, and my dad's underwear. I'm not kidding you. She did. She ironed and ironed. It was crazy, but that's what she did. That's what women did back then, you know? So, all right, let's see. How are we going to do this? What looks good? I don't want to cover up the pretty doily too much, so I think I want to put her, like if I put this here on the angle and put her right here. Okay, let's get her down. Yeah, right? But you remember, and I think, you know, I know people do it still, especially if you live in country and that, you know, hanging clothes on the line. Oh, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like the smell of laundry hanging on the line when you're done, when it's done. It just smells so wonderful, so fresh. But, you know, can't do that too much anymore, at least not, you know, where I live. You know, but I know if you're living out in the country, or maybe you still can. But yeah, there was nothing like that, the smell of fresh linens from outside drying. I love reminiscing about that time. I really do. See, that's cute, isn't it? Don't you think? And then you can put a recipe on this card here. So we're going to glue this right here. Let me get some glue on there. I'll use my bigger glue. You know what? I think I'm going to use, instead of glue, I might use double-sided tape maybe, so it doesn't get so wet. That's an idea. I'm just going to use some double-sided tape. Put it on the bag. I think that'll work better. Remember TV dinners? Oh, I mean, I know they still have them, but yeah. I don't think I was a fan of those. I'm still not. I have a Pinterest board of things that I remember from my childhood, because I come across things and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember, and I thought it would be a fun thing to make a journal of, you know, the time when you were, you know, younger, that of the things you remember, the toys you had, the magazines that you used to buy, the you know, the products you used to use. Okay. I just, the shows you used to watch. It's just kind of fun, because you'll come across things that you forgot about, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I started a Pinterest board of that. All right. See, this is going to be easier, and then the bag won't like curl up from glue. So I'm going to put it right here in the middle. And that's going to be fun. All right. Now, that's that one. That's nice. I like that. Let's see where the other one is. Okay, here's the other one here. Oh, this is a fun one. And like I said, you don't have to use the sayings and do what I do, but I think it's fun to have a glassine bag and decorate it up. All right, so this one, let me just move this out of the way here. I have another glassine bag with a real cute little aqua index card. Put a little fabric tab on there. And we're going to glue that one on there. So I have another doily that I want to glue on, half of a doily. Let me get that on. I'll use the big glue. Okay. Now we'll put that on here, like that. have this housewife here, and she was holding something. I don't remember what she was holding, but I cut it out because I wanted to put a wine glass in her hand. So I have a stamp, and I stamped the wine glass and just colored it in with my colored pencil. And I thought it would be fun to put the glass in her hand like she's holding it, like that. And then I've got another label I'm going to use. And then the saying I picked out was, I cook with wine. Sometimes I even add it to the food. I love that one. All right, so let me get the words in the little label here. All right, and I'm going to put it on an angle because why not? Why go through the trouble of trying to make it straight? It's supposed to be fun. Okay. Let me know if you are making one of these journals or something like it. I really like to know if somebody's following along. So let's see. I was going to put her on here, something like that. And then I think I was going to put the label here. Oh, I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to line her up here like that. And then have her hold her wine glass like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I have to first, I'm going to put a little glue on her hand, get that wine glass just where I want it first before I glue everything down. Okay, just like that. So let me get that glued to her hand. And then I'm going to pick her up and glue that wine glass over here a little bit. Just like that. All right. So anyway, yeah, our moms used to really, you know, and my mom, she worked hard. I mean, all our moms and dads did. I'm not saying anything different. You know, it was hard back then, you know, and my mom didn't have really any hobbies. She didn't make, you know, I think our moms were different back then. They just wanted to take care of their families and stuff. My mom didn't take really much time for herself. I know she liked to look at magazines sometimes and read the magazines, but that's about it. She didn't really have a hobby that I can ever remember her doing, but she always encouraged me with my hobbies, like, because I said before, I can, you know, ever since I can remember, I colored, you know, the crayons, the coloring paints, like I always asked for that when I was younger. That's what I'd like to do, and I think that's probably why I do what I do all these years now, you know. I just always love color. I always like keeping my hands busy, and you know, did whatever crafting at the time that it was popular. I did it. I think most of us too can say we tried a lot. We did it all, right? So let me get this label here like that, and get that up there. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so cute. Let me get some glue under the wine glass here, just a little bit. And yeah, I think that looks good. All right. I cook with wine. Sometimes I even add it to the food. Okay, let's get some quick tape on here. And I think I have, hopefully we'll have time to get a couple more pieces done. a little bit across the top here. All right. Oops, overlap there. Let me get that off. You know, it comes off when you're not on camera. The tape comes off real easy. Oh. All right. Trying to hurry here. Oh my goodness, come on. Time is ticking. Oh my gosh, so sorry. You can always fast forward through that part. Okay, here we go. And that's going to go on this page here, like that. All right. And we still got a little bit of time. Let's try to get some more done. What else do we have here? Right here, oh, a little corner design here. I thought would be fun. Let's see, what did I pick for this one? Oh, a telephone and this girl. Okay, I know. Another label with my saying. Let's see. And I thought she'd be cute here in the corner. And then I think I cut something out of her hand. Oh, she was holding the box of Tide. And my favorite thing to make for dinner is reservations. And I thought I could put the phone right there. All right. Okay, so let me get my saying put on this label. Okay. Okay, that's good. And, you know, if you don't like these little comment things, just decorate it and not put any comment. But how can you not, when you have these cute housewives, and you know that's what they're saying. I mean, you can make them say anything you want. Oh my gosh, I love it, right? Okay, so if that goes there, I want to put the phone like right there. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue because she's going to hold the phone like that. Oh, that's cute. And if you, like I said, I had this die. I don't even know where I got that from. I've had it so long, but just, you know, maybe you have an image of a phone. Then you can just cut that out of a magazine or whatever magazine, yeah. Or, you know, image that you can get off the internet. Okay. Now, I'm going to put her about here on the page. Okay, and I'm going to put this right here like that. And running almost out of time, so let me get this on here real quick and put this here. And that's just a cute page decoration, don't you think? Little decoration there. And let's see, what did I have here? Oh, here. Okay, let's see if we have time to do this here really quick. So this is one of the printables from the kits. This little tag here. Dinner was delicious, but everyone was looking forward to dessert. Mother had made a family favorite apple pie. So I want to make a tag out of that. Now, I found a picture of some old canisters online. I just looked for retro kitchenware and I saw this. So, you know, you can use anything you want from the kit or look around. But I thought it'd be fun to put these down here kind of glue them together and make a tag and make this a tuck here. So, and then you can leave the, oops, sorry. I thought maybe we could glue this on as a ruffle. I'm looking for my, oh, where is it? Here it is. Okay, my little card that I want to use to make the ends here for the tag. So I'm just going to cut this image and make the tag ends here. You don't even have to do that, but, and then I always like to just trim the little corners off ever so slight. And then let's just glue some glue here. And I was just taking this little strip of fabric and I was just going to glue this on. Kind of ruffle it here a little bit. And you can even stitch it. And I might run a stitch through there, but I just wanted to stick that on there to make a little ruffle like that. Cover my words up here. Okay, and then here I just wanted to overlap them like that. Kind of make a little stack of these here in a row, something like that, so you could still see the words on them, and the colors seem to work with that. So okay, quickly, so I'm running out of time here. So what I was going to do is glue them down here and leave this as a tuck. Okay, so just put run glue around the bottom or whatever image you're going to use, and that's a tuck for the tag. Okay, all right, I hope you enjoyed the ephemera, and I'll see you back with some more. Have a great